up.
Got it hooked up?
You know what you're going to talk about?
Well, all I got to say, they could have easily stayed out of it. They did the wrong thing by electing President Roosevelt. Although he helped some, he helped a whole lot. But still, therefore, he should have kept out of it. He could have easily made some arrangements for that country over there.
Pretty hard to make arrangements when somebody attacks you with a fleet of bombers, right?
No, well, the only word to that is fight back to that. But still, he could have made some, you know what I mean, progress or something like that. He could have talked it out with them and explained it better, and maybe they wouldn't did that.
Right. But while he was talking to them, they came over and attacked us. They planned it 2 weeks in advance while they sent their envoys.
2 weeks in advance?
Sure. You haven't been reading the paper.
I've been reading the paper, but still, if he hadn't argued about the German and that war over there, I still don't think it would have been. They might have been willing to listen to reason. Of course, we don't know the true story ourselves, but we only have what we know and what we hear and all that jive.
What are you going to do now about it yourself?
Well, the best thing I can do is enlist on this side naturally, but still, if somebody up there know it's wrong, but however they won't tell us, but still, it was wrong right on.
You're going to go ahead and fight anyway?
Yeah, I'm going to fight anyway.
Okay, thanks.
Fight on anybody's side. I don't care.
Victory!
If you want. Well, I guess we've got you pretty well.
Oh, now.
Anybody else here want to say anything? All right.
Hello. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, test. We are testing the recording equipment prior to going out on a field survey of the Washington reaction.
Here we are, boys.
You think we can?
Get the data on the first?
When did you hear about this first time?
Like they could have declared war before they started bombing. Yeah.
Well, that's the way it shouldn't be done.
What? What?
There, we want to have it for a permanent record, what people are thinking. That's all, just what people are saying and thinking about it.
Huh? I thought you were
Oh, no, it isn't a broadcast. We're just making recordings.
recordings.
That's
I say
right.
them.
Keith. Huh? Well, just come on, just a little bit closer. I mean, what was your first feeling when you heard that they had declared war?
The first feeling?
Yeah. What'd you think
I
about
lost all hope of my furlough.
it? You did? When did you hear about it first?
Well, just when I got outside the football game.
Yeah. Well, where are you? Are you on a ship now or are you on
No,
leave?
Naval Air Station in Acosta.
Well, what's the word? Do you think you'll be ordered off? You can't tell, I guess.
Can't tell.
How about it? Do you think we have a good chance of winning?
I don't
No doubt,
think
huh?
else is any stronger.
What's that?
Ain't nobody else any stronger.
Well, it's pretty. What did the fellas think? What did they think when it first happened? Were they all surprised? I mean, or was there no way of expecting it?
Yeah, I kind of expected them to think.
Yeah. You think we're really going to win?
Yeah, that's what I should.
Okay. How about you fellas? Do you think we're going to come out of this thing okay?
I hope.
What was the first feeling you had, any of you fellas, about it when it first?
We might as well get it over with. We're here, we gotta learn, so we might as well make use of it.
Are you fellas out at Meade or
We're over at the Belvoir.
Belvoir?
Training.
Was there any change in the camp? I mean, any difference
No,
in the order?
except that the fellas were worried about passes getting home. They were worried more about the passes than they were the war.
What'd they do? Call all passes in, didn't they?
They did, but they canceled again. They haven't made
First
up their
they
mind
canceled
yet.
all these and furloughs, and then they gave them back.
Are you fellas from around this part of the country, or
We're from Philadelphia.
from Philadelphia? What a lot of people said they didn't believe the news when they first heard it that war was declared. Did you have any of that feeling? Or
We were home.
No, I was in camp when I heard it. We believed it.
you were in camp?
Yeah.
Well, do you think it would come from that direction, though?
No.
Well,
It was a surprise.
I had word from a fellow down Flag. He said they were expecting any day to start war with Japan.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a. Do you think it's going to be a long one, or how do you feel about it?
I don't know.
I think it's going to be something like Germany. They're going to surprise us.
You think they're going to surprise?
Yeah, I think it's going to be longer than what a lot more people think. A lot of people think it'll be over in about 6 months.
Well, that's what the president said in his speech today. It's going to be a long haul. Words to that effect.
Did you all listen to the broadcast that happened today?
Oh yeah, they
Everybody
had
had
to listen to it. They made us sit there and listen to it.
Entire battalion listened to it.
Well, did you assemble in
We were supposed to assemble outside over the loudspeaker, but then everybody had a radio on their back, so they left us listen inside.
What were the fellas saying out there at camp generally? I mean, when the speech was coming over.
Well, now we can learn to shoot. Now we can use it. That's all. We all were anxious to get going.
You said the first thing everybody said they were worried about the
Oh,
passes.
they were worried about the passes. They said, geez, we can't go home no more now. Our furloughs are gone.
Well, how do you feel? I mean, you feel there's more behind it than that. Do you think this is really the beginning of a bigger thing, or do you think this is end, it'll be the end?
That's all I can say.
What do you think we'll be fighting for in this war anyway? I mean, from your point of view, what are you going to be fighting for yourself?
Well, democracy, I reckon. Something like that, you know.
That's
I
what
just
they
gonna say
always
that.
Our
said.
forefathers fought for us, so we'll fight for our...
How did you feel
It'll
about
be
it?
a
How did
nice
you hear?
trip.
First hear about the...
Well, it was about 5 o'clock. I was in the house. I didn't get out until late.
Were you surprised by the news, or did you?
No, I rather expected it. It looked like the appeasement talks had failed, or the peace talks had failed, and it was just a question of time. It was either something had to be done very quick about it. They'd come right to a peak. It was either to go to war or give it up.
Well, do you think this is going to be a short or a long
No,
war?
I think it'll be a long drawn out affair.
Do you think it's going to be any more than just this, the present war, or just with Japan?
No, Germany, Italy, and Japan have a mutual assistance pact, I believe, isn't it?
Has anything been done about that? They haven't.
Well, Italy and Germany haven't declared war yet, but they're expected to momentarily, the way I understand it.
Sir, would you say a word? What's your name?
Yes, sir. I'm a World War veteran, 17 and 18. The last time I went to fight for democracy, they told me to fight for democracy, and I went over there. I volunteered. But next time, I'm going to fight the hate in my heart. What's in me, what's in my vein, I'm going to kill, slaughter. There'll be not a one. If I come across a wounded one, wouldn't interest me. I'd kill my own father if he dare fight against this country. I am American, not by birth, but by choice, and I'm mighty damn proud of it. What we ought to do in this country to chase every damn skunk, German, Russian, Japanese, where they come from, and never bring them back in this country. I wish I was the president for about 1 year. I would have been not a goddamn skunk left here in this country. I'll tell you that right here and right now.
Goes for me too. I'm a veteran too.
Are you a veteran? What's your
Yes,
name, sir? When were you over in the war?
1918.
How do you feel about the present war?
How I feel about it, I feel that they ought to knock the shit out of Germany and Japan both, which I think we will do. It's got to be done, so why not start now?
You think it's
We
going
held
to be?
off too long as it is, I think.
You think we've waited too long?
Yeah, we should have been in action long ago.
And you think it's going to be a long war, or?
Well, if we get going, it won't last long, I don't think.
It was pretty bad news, the first part of it.
Well,
That's what we heard.
they got a little jump on us, but we'll make up for that, I
I think
think.
we're coming back fast.
Sure, I know we will.
Were you surprised when you heard the news?
No, I wasn't.
How
I even went as far as to predict last week that Japan would attack first.
Is that a fact? Well, that's what a lot of people thought, that that'd be the first one. Came a little more
I know they were
suddenly.
sparring for time, at least I thought so anyhow. That was my opinion of it.
But you feel we're going to see it through all right?
Oh, no doubt about that.
Okay.
What's going to be your part in this thing, do you think?
Do everything I'm supposed to do. I'm working president of the government printing office.
You won't be called back to active service.
I can never tell. But if I have to be called back, I'm willing to go again.
Okay, so thanks. Would you?
Pardon me, and I'm going to tell you something else. United States never lost the war yet, and never going to lose it. Because by gosh, we might human rights about our presidents, about our congressmen, about our what do you call it, in charge of a state?
Secretary of State?
No.
Governors?
Governors. But when it comes to fight, them it will fight. The last breath. And I'm mighty damn proud I'm American. Only one thing hurts me. My heart is American. My thoughts are American, but my damn tongue, I never naturalized that.
The guard over here scared him.
Hey, come over and say something?
Yeah, well, come over here.
Huh? You take some cord over for the guard.
Say, Captain, I don't know what to talk about.
Well, how do you feel about the war?
How do I feel about the war? You want my can
Yes, we do.
Sure. But can't.
Gentlemen asked me how I feel about the war. Well, yesterday afternoon, about 20 minutes to 2, right here over this, in front of the Gaiety Theater, we got the word over the radio that Japan has declared that took a shot at Hawaii, killed about 350 men. Well, myself, I was fit to be tied. And if I was young, I'd be in an airplane tonight making for that destination. That's about all. This is the Barker at the Gaiety Theater.
Plug that. Here, boy. Okay.
Let's get his call. Let's get it.
Sorry, no, let's take the carnival record. Take the carnival record.